Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you guys saw by the title, we will be going through my entire makeup kit and basically talking about the products, doing a collection, but also a declutter because some of these products are old. We'll talk about it. You'll know what I'm talking about when I mention them. But anyway, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. We got a lot of to go through, so that's why I kind of made it a brief intro. But this is a little awkward because they have these flaps here to like put it in the camera. But first things first, we have the Essence Stay 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have 4 different shades. These are really, really nice. Again, if you're doing makeup and you need their liquid lipstick to last like the time that you're done with their makeup to the event, you're gonna want something that stays in place pretty well. Some people will actually prefer a lip gloss, not realizing like, hey, it might come off, but you know, either way, that's what they ask for. But I do like to have these on hand. I like to mix and match the shades or anything like that and stuff like that because these are really, really nice colors and they're pretty like popular colors, I should say. I do have to mention though, like some of them, look at this. Like that does not look like the same color, but I take them out and, you know, swatch them and stuff like that. That's the same color. But that one just doesn't look like the same color, but I swatch them and stuff. I always do test them on people's lips. Like I'll show you guys my applicator collection in a second, but when I put them on, I always like have people look at it. I'm never like, oh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, bye. I'm like, okay, look at it. I also do have the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I actually do like this to have it on hand just in case. Again, I have like applicators that I'll show you in a little bit. But some people, it's one of those things people forget a lot in chapstick and they're like, hey, do you have anything? I'm like, yeah, girl, of course I do. Then we have some Tarte lipsticks. I really, really like these. I had them for a while though, so I might have to get rid of these pretty soon. They always look a hot mess because you have to like, it's so hard to get like use an applicator for it. But I really like these colors. They're a good formula. They're not matte though, so just so you know, they're the Color Splash lipsticks. They're not completely matte, so there's that. We have the ColourPop Mulan cream lipstick. This is so old too, but this packaging is so freaking cute. Like if I decluttered this, I'd probably put it in like the sentimental box because this is so pretty. Actually, I am going to declutter it, but that's where it's going to go. I also have this by Mario lipstick in the shade Kate. It was a nice color. Again, it looks a hot mess, but it wasn't my cup of tea. But it's a really nice one to have in my makeup kit. I like the formula a lot. I would consider getting a different shade, but I'm so bad at picking my lipstick shade. It's really hard. I also have this Essence. This is nude lipstick in the shade 09 Special. This one also is really pretty. It's really, really nude. But I like this one to have this one on hand as well. A lot of these things are products that if they can be sanitized really, really well, they're products that I've decluttered. So like lipsticks are if you chop off enough of it, or like if I didn't use it yet and I decluttered it, then they go in here. I don't do liquid lipsticks or anything like that. That's disgusting. But for the most part, all these products are like, I had got them, like, let's say this one I had gotten in a bundle, but I didn't use either of these shades. I didn't even swatch them. And so I popped them in here. You know what I mean? So there's that. These are the ColourPop Luxe glosses. I have the shade Clover Honey and then the shade Dandelion Honey. These are nice glosses if anyone wants a pigmented gloss, just to have them on hand. Again, is really, really nice. This one is the best. I picked this up because it's $3. It's the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer, sorry, in the shade Clear. These are really, really nice. I mean, it's not like the most long-lasting lip gloss, but I feel like it's nice for something if you just want a little bit or you just want to see what a lip gloss would look like, anything like that. I like to have that one on hand. And then this one's more from Morphe and Madison Beer. It was on sale one time and I placed a huge Morphe order, so of course I picked it up. It's in the shade Jupiter. I don't know if they still make this anymore, but there's that. I actually am thinking about these lipsticks because they are pretty old, so I'm going to get rid of, okay, yeah, well, that does it for me. I'm going to get rid of both of these. Everything else here, like a lot of these things I bought specifically for this. Like these I bought specifically for this. And then these are pretty, like they're not old in my collection. They're not old from how they got in here, you know what I mean? This one is brand new. It's the ColourPop Luxe Velvet Luxe Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dance Off. I have yet to use this, but I think I got it like either as a free gift or something like that. And I'm just going to pop it in here because why not? And someone may want to wear that. I'll put it with liquid lipsticks, even though it would be satisfying by that. Alright, then we have some randos. This I got from Dollar Tree. It's the L'Oreal Infallible lip paints in the shade Orange Envy. It's like a bright orange. You know, you never know. So I keep it around just in case. But then I also have this e.l.f. gloss, which is actually super, super gorgeous. It's the shade Rose Quartz in the same like e.l.f. lip lacquer. This is a fan fave. It's so good. People love this color because it looks so pretty, and then on the lips it just gives this beautiful like glossy, you know, glow. The whole nine. I think, will it fit here now? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing is stuck though, so that's good. I also have these liquid lipsticks. So I had gotten a little kit from Ulta. It had a bunch of these little Ofra liquid lipsticks. I've never tried, I mean, I feel like I've tried an Ofra liquid lipstick, whatever. I just got an Ofra mystery bundle, and this is like sparking my interest. I'm like, do I want to keep this shade? Sanibel? No. But anyway, there's 4 different shades. We have Winwood, Aventura, Miami Fever, and Sanibel, whatever those mean. But Ofra makes really, really good liquid lipstick formula, so those are nice. We also have, I have not opened the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. Actually, I guess technically since, let me check. Oh yeah, it's still good. I guess I had to open it to put the other cap in there, but to put this one in there because it comes with the cap on it, but it's still good in there. But that's a nice mascara. It's not the best mascara because like personally I don't like it, but I think it's good for like if you like blending lashes together. And again, I use a spoolie, which I'll show you in a little bit, but blending lashes together, that's really, really nice. I also have the NYX Control Freak. This is amazing. It's a really great brow gel. It really locks your brows in. And it's really, really affordable for what it is. You know, I don't even know what I was trying to say. I was like, what? And then I have the e.l.f. brow pencils. I love these things. They're the Instant Lift brow pencils. I have a bunch of different shades. I got these just for this reason because I needed a bunch of different brow colors. And I really, really like these. So that's good. Everything in here is pretty, pretty good. The e.l.f. Liquid Shadow in the shade Flirty Birdie. I love this color. It is so gorgeous. And this is pretty new in here. I really do like this formula though. I just personally don't wear it a lot. I also have the Tarte Paradise Found Chrome Paint. Another one I don't wear personally a lot, but is really, really beautiful. And then this is just in case we have any of the any of the TikTokers kids who like really want to laminated brows. So this is the ABH Hold My Brow Longwear Brow Soap. This is nice. Actually really nice. So I do like having it on deck just in case. And then we got a little itty bitty sharpener that needs to be cleaned. Alright, in the center here, it's just a bunch of boring stuff. I have a handheld mirror, a fan that actually I have to charge, so I'm going to take that upstairs with me. I have lots of tissue, lots of these sponges, even though I don't really use them. I like to just have them just in case, but I don't use it. We got some hand sanitizer from e.l.f. We have a little bit of light in case I need it. And then this is a brow palette. Oh my gosh, that lipstick fell and it got all over this. But this is a brow palette. I honestly don't use this too much, but again, I like to have it on deck. It's funny how many people who will get their makeup done and don't want their brows done. It's actually interesting, but I guess not everybody is crazy. Then we have the e.l.f. Line and Define Tape, just in case. Again, I don't use that too often, but I like to have it on deck just in case. And then next section. Okay, this is really, really hard. But next we have, actually I'll just turn it like this because why not, right? Next we have, this is the Lily Lashes 2-in-1 Lash Adhesive Liner and Lash on the Go. I've never tried this, but I feel like it was a good product to kind of toss in here because I could use it for something. And it's never been used. We also have the Kylie Lip Liner in the shade Candy K. This is a nice lip liner. Kylie makes good lip kits, lip formulas, the whole nine, but it's a nice one to have in here. We have some Wet n Wild. Not Renee. This is a crazy purple color, which I'm sure no one will want, but just in case. Besides ColourPop, we have some Ulta Beauty and Pixar. We have KKW Beauty. which is old, which you can't get anymore, not necessarily old, but okay, then we have a bunch of ColourPop lip liners. You can see ColourPop makes a really amazing lip liner formula. We have so many different options. We have pinks, I heart this, we have reds, we have browns, we have everything you need. Honestly, I'm gonna have to replenish, like get rid of these and get new ones soon because these are aging, but for now we're gonna hang on to them because I have a makeup gig coming up this weekend and I want to have it available, but for now we'll see. And then in this one we have the Kaja Bento 10 Spike Ginger Trio. This is a really, really nice trio. It's just like your plain Jane basic shades. If anyone wants kind of like a thrown together look, I'm thinking I might end up using that this weekend. We got some under eye catching stuff. It's the problem with makeup, it gets a mess, but again, it's just shield. If you do your makeup first and your eyeshadow second, like I do most times, then you need that. This is the KVD eyeshadow in the shade Lolita. This is ancient. I need to get rid of this, but I used it as like a blush for a while. It's a beautiful color, but it's time to go. Alright, I also have the Epic Wear waterproof liner. I obviously have not used it yet, but I do want to give this a go because I need to have an eyeliner on deck anyway, and that one I've heard good things. But I also have, honestly, I have to get rid of this AOA Studio eyeliner in the shade black. I don't use eyeliner a lot, so normally if I have one like this that I know I'm not going to use and like I give away or something, or like I buy specifically for this, I use it like once and then get rid of it, or I'll give it to the person because I know I'm not going to use it again. But I like to have it just in case sometimes, because this kind of formula is a little bit easier than the liquid like that, and then with the like disposable applicators, it's really, really hard sometimes. So sometimes I'll have like a couple of these on hand, but for now we're going to get rid of that. And then we also have the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Silky Nude, which is really, really nice to have on hand as well. So let's put those eyeliners over there. What else is back here? Just a cap for a sharpener. Oh, here's the sharpener. I have two e.l.f. I think they're both e.l.f. sharpeners. I just like any sharpener. I'm not picky, honestly. Here's the charger for that fan. And then last but not least, we have the Morphe eye primer. I don't use eye primer a lot, honestly. Because I usually don't wear eye primer on a normal day-to-day basis, so I don't know how it's always going to affect eyeshadow, but I do like to have it on hand just in case. Just in case. Oh, by the way, I got this case from Amazon. My mom got it for me for Christmas a few years back, and then I got this little thing off Amazon as well. I think I just did trash bag like carry thing, and it basically you could use dog bags as well, but it is refillable, so it came with an extra one. I just haven't used them a lot, but I like this because you don't always know where the nearest trash can is, and you're like, I don't want to throw, like, I'm a mess honestly when I do like my makeup stuff. I just throw everything in one of these. That's why it gets so dirty, but it's nice to have these now just because I could throw it all in the bag. It's really, really nice and useful. Oh my gosh, I should also call this an organization because this is a hot mess, girl. Oh yeah, this is a palette again I got off of Amazon. You can find them basically anywhere. I usually keep it honestly in the first tab. I don't know why it's in here, but again, we're a mess. This is supposed to be like foundation, that kind of stuff, powders and stuff like that. Honestly, this next one is supposed to just be like bronzer, blush, highlighter, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna separate it out real quick. I think I got everything. Oh. Okay, now I think I got everything that needs to go. I'll show you the rest in a second. I found these brushes. I'm honestly going to just throw them out because I just cleaned my brushes and I'm really not itching to do it again. And I'll take any excuse to get new brushes. So I'm throwing that sucker out. Okay, so again, here's some complexion. I honestly have to fit some more products in here as well, which is insane. Okay, I just moved you a little bit closer. For some setting sprays, we have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love the setting spray so much. I just honestly did a collection video with my setting sprays and setting powders, and I just raved about this because it's so good. It's so good because you can use it for basically any skin type because it's really not dewy or anything like that. It just melts the powders in, and it's so good. So I'd love to have that one on hand. I just popped this one in here. It's the NYX matte finish in case I'm looking for something a little bit more matte. I also do have the Wet n Wild matte finish as well, which a lot of people have a hard time knowing their skin tone. So sometimes I'll add like 1 or 2 sprays of all the setting sprays I have, or like one glowy, one more hydrating, just in case, because I'm like, I don't know your skin type and I don't want to risk it either way, but sometimes I'll just add a little spray just to balance everything out, you know? This I honestly have to declutter because she's ancient. It is the Manicadar hygienic face mist. I got it in like an Ipsy, probably Glam Bag Plus sometime, and I had to barely use it, but it's whatever. I'll get rid of that. I think that's it for setting spray, because honestly, like, I have everything with my Morphe, and then I didn't even realize I had already the Wet n Wild, but these are nice to have on hand. I probably would go for one more hydrating setting spray just to replace the Manicadar one, but I don't need it right now. Alright, then let's just do setting sprays, setting powders, because they're all on top. The Milani 01 Translucent Light to Medium Powder. I love this powder for other people, and it makes me so mad, because I'm like, you did not want to work for me, but you worked for everyone else. It looks so beautiful on skin. I don't know what it is, but people's skin just loves it from what I've been, like, doing. And then same with the Flower Beauty. This one is a little bit more matte. So again, if people know they have more oily skin, I try to go for this powder because I try not to, again, I'm not going to try to, I want your makeup to look good, obviously. But I do like this powder for other people as well. This one also is stunning on everyone else but me. It's the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Everyone and their mother loves this for a good reason. It looks stunning on people. This I have yet to use at all. It's the translucent powder in the shade Medium. But I will probably go ahead and try that at some point. So it's nice to have on hand. I won't open it yet, but it's nice to always have something, you know, just in case. This is the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder. I love this powder as well, but I like the lighter shade for personal use. So this one's nice for any deeper skin tones I have or anyone who needs that. And then I think that's it for powder. Loose powder is just easier than pressed powder when it comes to this, because you won't put the powder, like, you won't double dip in a powder, whereas it's a lot more sanitary, I should say. A loose powder, you could dump the products out and then get rid of that batch of products, so you're not reusing it. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is also really, really nice as well. I honestly feel like I have to get rid of this because this is also ancient. I don't know what else is pretty old. Everything else, as far as powder goes, is good. My foundations, though, I'm going to go ham on. So this is the LA Girl Tinted Foundation. This one actually should be pretty good. It's the Buildable Foundation. 12 months. I think this one's good. I don't think I've had it for too long, so I'm going to keep that. I think... Do I have to get rid of this? Yeah, look at that. It's time for the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I really, for a lot of things, so many things you could kind of, what is the word? Like, you can make their lasting time a lot longer, but this one is foundation you don't want to mess with, or primer, which we haven't done yet, but so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one's pretty good to keep on deck. It's the Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation. I don't need to get rid of that one. This one is time. You can see that nastiness. It's the Tarte C Serum Foundation, Water Foundation. It's a nice foundation. It wasn't my favorite, but I don't even know if I use this on anyone, but I'm going to get rid of that. This one is still good. I just bought this a little bit ago. It's the Oma by Sharon C Flawless IRL Foundation. I love this foundation. I bought it obviously for a lighter client, but I love. Oh, that's a primer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I also bought it with the Oma foundation, so it's pretty new. I love this stuff. It is so good. Again, for my lighter... People, this is the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. This one's nice to have on hand as well. It's pretty new. It's not old, so I'm going to hold on to that. Okay, these I just recently kind of put in here. This is the Monat BB Cream with the shade Sand with SPF. So this one is actually, it's not new. Does it have the expiration? Yeah, the 8/2024. So when it hits that month, I'm getting rid of this, but for now I'm going to hold on to it. This one is a bad shade for me, but I actually like this foundation a lot. It's the Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. We also have the Wet n Wild Dewy, but in a deeper shade. You can see, so that's really nice to have both of those on deck, because I really love that foundation on people. It is so beautiful. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay, then I have two more foundations. We have the Urban Decay Hyaluronic Acid Hydromaniac. This is actually pretty good too. I can hold on to it for a little bit longer. I do like it for my lighter coverage people. And then this is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I do really like this. This is the only deeper foundation I have right now. I do like to, so a lot of my clients that I've had recently have been family, friends, or like I somehow know their complexion. So and they're always a little bit lighter or more my complexion, a little bit tan to lighter. So this is my first like deepest client coming up this weekend, or would have just passed when I'm posting this video. But either way, she wants something very like light coverage, very lightweight, so she doesn't want anything super full coverage. So I think I'll be okay with this, or like a different kind of foundation, and kind of use some of my darkeners. So I love these things. These are from e.l.f. I want to get the LA Girl ones because they're a little bit bigger, but for now these are okay because I don't have that many gigs that often. These are the e.l.f. mix to match adjusters. So I have a darkener, a warmer, a lightener, all the whole nine. So I really like these, a tanner. So I really do like to have those on hand. Okay, for concealer, I have a really white concealer just to lighten anything. I'll even use it for foundation if I need to. And then, hold on. Okay, I was like, one of these is a foundation, one of these is a primer. So yes, this is the Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. I have not used this ever, but it's in the shade medium, but I like to try it on someone. And then I have the base primer. Hold on, we're not talking about primers right now, okay? Hold your horses. Okay, for concealer, I don't have too many because, again, I like to mix and match. And most people, concealer has really become a YouTuber makeup online step that not everyone does in their day-to-day. Most people just wear foundation, and it's not always necessary to have concealer. Sometimes you can even lighten a foundation a smidge and put it under the eyes. It's really not that deep, I should say. So I like to I don't like to have too many. Again, you can always darken it, lighten it, whatever you need to, but I have 3 here. I honestly for a while only had this Wet n Wild one because, again, I also did have these palettes, but mostly I used the Wet n Wild one. This is the Incognito, which is nice. It's not my favorite to use on myself, but it's nice because it really has a lot of coverage. So for people who do want concealer, they're going to want coverage, which is good. But I also just popped in the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum, which I liked, and this packaging makes it super sanitary, but it made it inconvenient for my day-to-day, but I feel like it's nice because it's super sanitary for kind of this use. I obviously use applicators for concealers. That's another thing that makes foundation a little bit easier to just use under the eyes instead of concealer, because it's a squeeze tube. And then this is also squeeze tube. It's Hienza Super Silk Concealer, I don't know, in the shade medium 2. So I have to see what color this is because this might be something nice to use. That's pretty. I feel like I might have used this a million years ago. Not this specific one, but this concealer, I mean. And I have no recollection of this thing. Then for the palettes, I have these two here. This is the Rimmel Insta Concealer and Contour. Obviously, it's more so just concealer, but it's nice to have on hand as well. And then the NYX Concealer Corrector. This is really nice to have on hand, and definitely something I'll probably dabble into this weekend as well. And then for primer, I don't have too many. I kind of just have the bare necessity. Primer is another thing that not a lot of people use. And so I feel like, you know, again, YouTube and the beauty community has made makeup, you know, has made makeup a certain way, but that's not how everyone does their makeup. Just a heads up. But these were the OGs. So this is the Pixie Flawless Primer. This is a nice primer. It is super glowy, so just keep that in mind. But, you know, if anyone wants the glow, then they have it. And then we also have the Ole Henriksen Banana Right Face Primer. I actually have to get rid of this because this is ancient, I think, as well. Well, how many months shelf life is it? 6 months. I want to, it's scary. I'm going to get rid of it, but I did have that. And then I have the AOA Studio No Pore Face Primer, which is also, again, really nice to have on hand. Kind of just smooths out the skin, but it's super, like, it's the most basic kind of no pore filling kind of thing. It's not too much, you know what I mean? So it's perfect to have on hand. And then we have the Purely Silco BB Base Primer, which is obviously new. I haven't tried it yet, but that's nice to have on deck. I feel like, just a heads up as I put all this stuff back, I have, like, so just my last makeup gig, I'm trying to think, was probably, I feel like September or something like that. It was a while ago, and so I don't average, like, right now in my, where I'm at, I don't average a lot of makeup gigs, so I try to just get, you know, and buy. And again, I'm putting my own money into this right now because, again, I don't have a huge clientele, and I try to, when I do makeup gigs, I try to save that money for this, like, to refill this. But right now I just kind of get the bare minimum, and I try to go client by client. You know, I have them fill out a, like, questionnaire while before I do their makeup, like, but you know, when they first are interested, just so that I have all their background information on, like, their skin type and, like, what they know about makeup and what they're looking for and that kind of stuff, just so I'm prepared, and so that if I need to purchase anything else, I can, like, ahead of time. But that's why I don't have, like, every single kind of type of primer and every single type of, you know, this and that, just because, again, it's, like, a smaller, and, you know, honestly, I'm not here sitting here assuming you guys are judging, but I just feel like I should say that so that you guys know I'm not just sitting here, like, being not inclusive or anything like that. It's just, I'm literally just buying, you know, what I have to, because, again, I probably won't have another makeup gig for a few months, and so, like, why buy a whole nother primer just for this, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, we'll see. Honestly, there's too much in here. Maybe I'll put these setting sprays in something, the setting powders in something else, but let's move on. Alright, again, this is, like, bronzer, blush, highlighter. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I honestly don't want to film multiple parts, but we all have the Profusion blush. This is really nice. I love to have this on hand. It's a couple bucks and still going strong. This, we have 2 of them. Do I just have the one in here? We have the Milani all-in-one face palette. I think maybe I gave the other one away. This one's really nice. It's for my deeper skin gals. I love to have this on hand. I love this palette. It's really nice. We also have, I'm just grabbing the Deuce Beauty face palette. This palette is so good. The highlighters are stunning. The blushes are amazing. This palette is so bomb. Then we have some of these from the makeup course that I took. It's the Conch from QC, what is it called? QC Academy. But this is really nice to have on hand because you have so many options. Same with highlighter. I don't really use this highlighter because I don't really love it, but I like to keep it on hand just in case. And then this is something I added more recently. It's the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Face and Eye Bronzer Highlighter Palette. It's nice to have, again, a deeper bronzer, that kind of tone. But yes. And then I have this Ultimate Face a highlighter palette from Shop Missy. This is really nice as well. Like, I love that. This is also really nice to have on deck. It's the J Cat Color Face Effects Color Palette. It's really nice to have this on hand because you have so many options. It's perfection. We have the ABH Brow Trio, which I probably should get rid of because I got this a while ago at TJ Maxx. And then, like, so you know if it's at TJ Maxx, it's been out for a while, but it's in the shade Cocktail Party. You guys know these are ancient, so I'm going to get rid of that. But then we have some newer. This is the Beauty Bay Bronzer in the shade Beach. This is a lighter color. The NARS Bronzer in the shade Laguna, which also is mad old, so I'm going to get rid of that. We have this Tarte blush in the shade Natural Beauty. This is beautiful. I like to have single blushes on hand because sometimes just because I feel like it's easier. Palettes are fun, but I like the single sometimes too. This is the Ofra highlighter in the shade Blissful. This is really nice to have on hand. Kokie, I can let go of. This is the Soft Glow highlighter in the shade Heavenly. This is a little bit older. I got it in Ipsy a while ago, but I really like Kokie's highlighters. And then we have the e.l.f. White Gold highlighter. I don't know. This is terrible, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then another bronzer palette is the Basic Beauty bronzer palette. This is a nice one, too, to have some options. I really like this formula as well. And then we have the Ofra Sitting Pretty Trio. So I actually switched out the highlighter in here for a blush. This is also a fan favorite. People love the way this blush looks on their face, and I love using it on them because it's so stunning, and I wish everyone could use this. honestly, that looks pretty nice. So, yes. I'm just going to take the tray out because it comes in like the bottom of the thing. I'll just show you. That is the bottom of the thing real quick, but it's super deep, so it's hard to like look in there. And there's a lot of space in there, and it has the handle. Again, it's a nice like what's the word? Travel makeup case, but I took everything out so that I could show you a lot easier. First we have some lashes. This is the AOA Studio natural lashes. I love to have these. I honestly should get like a bunch more because again, when I get more clients, I'll obviously get a bunch more because I really like AOA Studio lashes, the natural lashes, but the Alexis ones are amazing. They are so stunning. I love giving them out, and I love recommending them. They're so good. I also have this pack of lashes. It's from Amazon. I just like to order bundle packs. I feel like it's easier than just trying to guess what kind of lashes people will like. So I like to cut them, you know, use half, whatever. It's a nice set. And then I have these from Fallen Cosmetics. I don't know. They sent me some products a little bit ago, so I had these extra that I didn't use, so I threw them in here just in case. And then for eyeshadow palettes. Sorry, I shoved these to the side. This is again from QC Academy, some extra lashes. These are obviously insane, so I honestly am just going to throw this out. But I also have these invisible magnet eyeliner collection. I honestly wish that I had this set, if they still had the set available, because they're nice magnetic lashes, but they don't have magnets on them. Like, oh, there's another set that I had that had like chunky magnets. I don't know if this liner's still good. No. Which sucks because I love the magnetic eyeliner. It makes it so much easier. But I do really like this set if you guys could get it from Amazon. Okay, now eyeshadow palettes. First we have the Ace Beauté Falling For You palette. I just have it in here just in case. I mean, I obviously won't use it too much. There's some palettes that are like true stars. This one is just in case. But I really like this color story and I like the formula. Then we have Laura Lee Nudie Patootie. This one is like a perfect one, perfect bridal one, perfect one just to have on hand at any occasion. It's beautiful and the formula is superb. This one again is just like a just in case. It's again from Befallen Cosmetics, and it just has your basic colors, some pops, but mostly just basic colors, just in case. It's nice to have. This one again, another one just in case. It's the Morphe James Charles. If anyone wants some color, I think I use this. There's some shades I think I use. Maybe, I don't know. There's something. But I really like this palette, and I think Morphe does have a great formula. And I do like all the colors in here, just in case I ever need them. So, have that. This palette is so cute. I honestly don't use it a lot, but I like to have it. It's the Morphe Mickey and Friends Truth Be Bold. Yeah. Palettes. This is really nice as well because it has more, it's like a lighter color. I think I did, yeah, some of these shades I used, yeah, this one over here. Some of them I used for, she wanted like a more purpley look, and this one obviously has that. So they're a little bit like lighter colors, which I really like, and I love Morphe's formula. This one is like, has been the most used palette. It's so funny. I want one for myself, but I know I won't use it as much as I should. It's the Morphe Madison Beer Artistry palette. This is so gorgeous, and like I feel like I would have never seen it in that light if it wasn't for like the using it on client. You can see how much use is in here because people love this palette. It is so gorgeous. I love using it because it's so much fun. It has a little bit of color. It's like the slightest like pinky mauve, sometimes like green, like all these colors are neutral, but they have a hint of something more, and I love these colors. This formula is so good. Someone the other day was like, I hate this palette or something like that. She was like, I'm getting this palette, it's so boring. But I'm like, girl, it's a beautiful boring. So good. We also have the the Disney ColourPop Frozen 2. It's a hot mess. I don't even know what's wrong with this. I'm just going to get rid of it. I like this palette a lot. It was fun like to have these pops just in case, but it's definitely needs to go. These, okay, I have two big palettes from Beauty Bay. So I like their palettes. I have one of them for myself, a different palette color story, but this one's nice just in case. It has all the colors you need. I've dipped into this palette time and time again just because it has anything extra you may need, any colors that you didn't think you need but you needed. And then we have the Brights. This one is a hot mess. I don't use this one that much, but I had used it for something specific when I was doing makeup for a musical, and so that's why it looks like this. I don't use it a lot, honestly. I don't even bring it that much, but I like to have it again. Okay, and then these two, I have used this Punk palette as well from Hard Candy. But I also have the Dope one. These are nice little pops of color, like little just additions if anyone wants like more neutral, but you're like maybe they'll want to pop, or like they told you that the color scheme is this, so you want to bring it just in case. These are nice to have. Hard Candy has an amazing formula, so 10 out of 10. But I do have both of those. And then I also have the Profusion Terrific Tulip 5-shade palette, which again, it's just like just in case. I really have not used this on anyone, but like if anyone wants a fun glitter, purple, whatever, this just makes it a little bit easier. So there's that one. And then I also like to keep a little notebook on hand. I usually put it in my front section, but these are like mostly the questions I ask, like, you know, what are you looking for? They say more natural, more bold. They have their concerns: acne, large pores, their skin type they don't know, coverage, no preference. Again, do they want lashes or not? No liner specifically. They want lip gloss. Again, they all have different preferences and different like things here, and so I like to keep this little notebook on hand just in case. I'll just leave it here so you have something to look at. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun one, so let me know. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Hello. I was like, I'll show you, and I didn't even show you. Sorry, that's disgusting. I just used that now to wipe off that foundation, so I promise I'm not like gross. These are all like the tools that I use. So this is like for, you know, any eye cleanup. I like to use these for makeup remover because they are really nice and really precise, like, or eyeliner cleanup, anything like that. Obviously, these are mascara spoolies. We have, oh no! We have lip applicators, like lipstick applicators, lip gloss applicators, throwing those out. Q-tips just in case. These are for eyeliner. They're really small and precise. I wanted to get smaller ones because the ones I had, I don't know if I have any more. It was like just these. They felt, I don't know, the other ones seem, the little like orangey ones seem smaller. So we have those. We have so many. We have more mascara. We have a bunch of more mascara. My sister got these for me. So freaking cute. And then more lip. And yes, in here I have a bunch of foundation samples. I thought I would use these, but honestly I think the bigger the better, honestly, just because these are really hard to use and to know the shade without looking into it. Although maybe I'll take a bunch of these with me. I just have some backup under eye covers, some eyeliners that I'm gonna throw out because I'll never use those. These also. And then these jars, again, I was going to try to put all of these in all of these, but that's a lot of work, so I knew I wouldn't need it. And then we have some face gems just in case. Okay, now that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts were. I know it was a longer one, but I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.